Now I'm starting in here to put some color in on this REZROK. And I had just found a set of, I thought they was pins, but they not. And then I thought they was water markers, but they're not. They're actually water-based ink brushes from Artesia. I had them for probably about a year or more and just never did use them. So now we're gonna see what I can do with them on there. Actually, I think I'm just gonna use the black one on here because I'm also gonna do some gold leafing, probably some liquid gold leaf. That is what I have in the little jar beside me. So here we go. And now back to some music for you. So here I'm laying out the beads and trying to decide what acrylic stones I want to use. And I figured there was a little bit more I needed to do with the black pen, and I kept adding little details and trying to figure out what I was going to do. So I had to stop and breathe for a minute and just kind of let my spirit flow and let me see exactly where I was going. And I found the beads I wanted, and right here is where I'm starting to lay them down. And then it came to me, and I knew from this point on exactly how I was going to pretty much finish this tree. So it was really starting to come together, and I was really getting very happy with it, very pleased. The next part where you'll see me setting down the beads in the tree itself, in the limbs, I really enjoyed that part. And as I put them down, I kept having to add more to them. I didn't know if I wanted to let them be hanging in like kind of a string like from the limbs, or actually fill it in, you know, like leaves in a full tree. So I kind of went just about with both. So you'll see from here. So now I'm really getting towards the end. I'm mixing the resin, and I decided I needed to have a little bit of sparkle going on. And so I got a little bit of the resin, a little bit of the golden glitter to mix in with the resin. I didn't want too much. I just kind of wanted it to be like in the background to give it a little bit of a sparkle and the light and stuff, but I didn't want too heavy too heavy, because I really just didn't I didn't want to take away from the picture itself. So I started pouring it over the stones and stuff in the tree and different areas, and then I went ahead and poured it all the way over everything, and it was really just enough resin. I thought that I was going to have too much, but it ended up being just enough, and that was really cool. So, but then after I got done with that, and I put a little bit of fire on it, of course, to bust the bubbles, I was looking at it, and I came to the conclusion that I should have actually mixed my diamonds in with the resin itself before putting them down. It had a little bit better effect. So I ended up going ahead and putting a few more of the diamonds down over, and it was really good that I did that, though, because they end up being a lot thicker, and so I really liked it at that point. The tree looked fuller. It gave it a whole different look than what I started out in my head with anyway. And I really was just, at this point, just falling in love with the picture. I do hope to do this on a much bigger scale at some point in time. Of course, I'll have to buy lots more REZROK. But I really love this. It's a great product. It's fun to work with. It cures within anywhere between 2 and 4 hours, depending on the thickness of the amount that you put on it. I did not have it that thick, but the consistency was good, and it ended up being just exactly the perfect amount for what I was working with here. So now this is where I'm coming back in with more stones, and I'm adding it to it on top. I also came in with some clear acrylic diamonds and added to it. And then I found a little package of some nice rhinestones that I had forgotten. Actually, I thought I had used them all, so I didn't realize there was still some in there. So I went ahead and threw some of them in on the greenery part of the tree, and it really gave a very nice effect. So if you guys haven't done it yet, don't forget, please hit the thumbs up button and subscribe. Again, I am new at editing, so I'm trying to get better. I hope you liked all the music. I felt like dancing through most of trying to edit it. I kept wanting to stop and get up and dance, but I couldn't because then the music stopped. So yeah, I was enjoying doing this one here, and just the whole process from start to finish, the editing and all. So I really hope that you guys, see something you like and you hit your thumbs up, and that you do subscribe, because like I said, you never know where I'm going to be making it. Just really, sometimes I'll just do pours for a while, and then I'll get into a mood and I'll do something like this. So I do love trees, and I do look forward to making more in the future. So here I am showing you pretty much what it came out to look like, and this pretty much the finished product right there. But it is wet, and I do have to wait for my resin to cure. And so in the next video I do, which will be with the other canvas that I had put the rest of the REZROK on, in my next video it will be with that canvas, and then I will show you this one as a dry piece. So I hope that you guys all have a great day. I hope that you enjoyed what you saw, and that you maybe go and try something like that yourself. like I said, you can get the REZROK from Laura's Art Corner on Facebook, and I will have her down in the description I'll have her link. So enjoy yourself, have a good day, and love you all. Peace. I'm out.